I remember playing that CD at Eldis's house when I was fucking 8 years old, and he thought it was. He had honestly, Eldis had great taste as a child. He was like listening to Mace.
Everyone says that about him.
Yeah.
Everybody I talk to that knows Eldis, they say, you know what? That guy had great taste as a child.
Yeah.
He did. I'm serious.
Yeah, he was really into Tarkovsky.
Right. He introduced me to pairing fish with white wine.
No, dude, for real. He was like, I watched Dumb and Dumber at his house.
Yeah, great taste.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Every kid knew about Dumb and Dumber.
No, I didn't. What the fuck? I did not. I didn't until...
Steph, come over. I gotta show you this new movie.
I'm serious.
It's an indie movie called Dumb and
Excellent, okay.
Excellent taste as a child.
Okay, well, first of all, we were all dumb immigrants. No, I didn't know shit about American culture. I didn't see any fucking like big movies and shit.
You didn't have TV?
My dad would just watch Greek TV.
Kids didn't talk about Dumb and Dumber at school?
I saw it at fucking Elders' house. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about, I don't know.
I remember that final scene in Dumb and Dumber really upsetting me before I even had any sexual function.
Right.
But like those girls that said we need a grease boy to come rub oil on us.
I know.
And then he's like, you're going to want to go that way. Even as like a 9-year-old, I was like, you faggot!
Yeah.
Get in that car!
What I hated the most was when you're about to see her tits and then it's the headlights.
Yeah.
That still fucking makes me mad. What are you eating, Nick? Ooh, my man got a little waffle. Damn, bro. Is that blueberry?
Oh, that's why you're singing your song?
Waffle. Yeah.
Your waffle song.
That's why I was singing a waffle song earlier. I was doing a commercial for Eggo waffles that I can't do on the show.
Yeah. Let's just say the word he was using had the same amount of G's. Or wait, how many G's are in Eggo?
2 G's.
Yeah,
I think it works.
The same amount of G's.
Gee, Mr. Owl, how many G's are in an Eggo? Let's find out.
Fuck.
Damn, I'm hungry as shit.
I was saying maybe we should get bagels but
I ran out of time.
Everyone had other.
There aren't good
ideas.
bagels in Bed-Stuy.
There's really not good anything in Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, the food is kind of dog dickaroo.
Yeah, the food here sucks.
Doggo dickaroo.
Except for our pals over at Friends of the Show, Lucha Lucha.
Yeah, that is a good burrito,
shop
no
on
joke.
Nostrand, which we vouch for.
We do vouch for. Those fueled the show for a nice stretch there.
I had one before the show today, and I
had your scraps.
I feel great.
I'm gonna get fucking bagels when I get home. I've decided it. I'm gonna pack up. Well, if you're listening to this, the show that I am packing for was yesterday. So, a little fucking time travel. I'm in Los Angeles. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, yeah, the big game. Sorry,
the big game.
We don't have the rights to say Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Will they sue us? Can they? Is that why people say that shit? They're like,
they have to say on like the radio and stuff.
Why is that? It's just the fucking name of it.
Because I guess it's Roger Goodell, man.
Wouldn't you want the word Super Bowl out there more?
You have to have sex with. No, there's no way that you can't tell people they can't say Super Bowl.
Then why do people say the big game? Or I guess it's for a promotion. If they're doing like a promotion on the radio for something like an event that a radio station's throwing on,
you can't
Super Bowl
use
Sunday.
the Super Bowl to profit.
Yeah, I don't think you can make money off of that.
Well, it's weird because like I remember reading about like trademark law and stuff, and it's so convoluted.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Because if you don't like enforce a trademark for very long, or if it like crosses over into being like they can't enforce trademark rules with like saying like somebody saying like make a Xerox up or whatever.
I don't give a fuck when it's someone's birthday. I'll sing the happy birthday song.
Jesus,
even if I don't have the rights.
What about public domain? Doesn't it feel like you should be happy birthdays in public domain or something?
How about Domain? And he's a rapper that sucks dick.
Domain.
Adam, where are you going?
What's up, y'all? It's a little Domain.
Where you have to go get? You're leaving the apartment?
Come on, man. Adam, I was trying to freestyle his Domain.
Oh, Domain.
Yeah. And now it's over.
Yeah.
Because you fucked it up.
Sucking on a penis.
Sucking on a penis.
You know, sometimes I feel like having to do like 9 episodes in a row. They get good around like episode 3 or 4, and then by the time we're at like
Yeah.
6, it's like I don't.
I
yeah,
think it-
like before you went to LA.
Yeah.
There was a point like during that stretch where we all took a nap. Do you
Yeah.
remember we all
Yeah.
took a nap together?
I think those are funny though.
Yeah.
those were all right.
I think it's funny to do a bad job in an interesting new way that most
Yeah.
people wouldn't even consider.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing
that's
here
the
on this
Come
show.
Town promise.
The next move is somehow transitioning the podcast into a completely different language.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
we can start with Greek.
Yeah.
I'll start speaking Greek.
Okay. I'll start pretending to speak
Okay,
Greek.
let's see. Τι γίνεται, Adam, είσαι πούστης?
Atienete Adam, Sienete pussies.
Σου αρέσει η πουτσα?
Swaretsi putsa.
Ναι ή όχι?
Nehi ohi.
Gnocchi, I love
Shut the
delicious.
fuck up.
Ναι ή όχι?
Nehi ohi.
Gnocchi.
Netanyahu.
Ποιο είναι, ναι ή όχι? Ναι.
Gnocchi.
Ye
Ναι ή
ohi.
όχι. Σου αρέσει πουτσα?
Swaresi
Swaresi
putsa.
puzza.
You're a pussy.
No. Ναι ή όχι? You have to
Ναι
say
ή
one of them.
όχι.
Say ναι ή όχι. Ναι or όχι. Pick one.
Ne.
Bitch, you just said you like dick.
I thought ne mean no.
No,
he
ohi
asked you,
means
do you
no.
like pussy? And you
No, I
said
said
no.
I said do you
That's
like
I,
the
know, I know
problem.
what you said, dude. I got it.
That's the problem.
I got
with
context clues.
Greek is that in Greek, I don't know, out of any language, it's the only language where no means yes.
That is
Yeah.
true. We don't have the concept of as long as you're a boy,
There's
we don't
no-
have the concept of consent.
There's no consent.
And
Yeah.
that's what the Romans steal everything from us. They took that but applied it to women, and they don't have consent for anyone.
Yeah, the god of opposite day.
Have we talked about this
Oops,
before?
oops and daisios.
Have we talked about this before? But there's this
my
like
bad.
Yeah, the god of
I am sorry.
The god of accidents.
That was good pussy though. Thank you.
Was there like a deity for mental disabilities?
Oh, like a retarded god.
Yeah.
yeah, Pan.
Well, the Spartans just tossed anyone with any kind of defect straight in the river.
I mean, they have a god for everything. There's a drunk one. There's one who's like dick, who is too hard.
Yeah, that guy rules. He literally carries his dick around like a wheelbarrow, like some kind of primitive wheelbarrow.
yeah.
That guy rocks.
It's the god of like your dick being too hard.
Yeah, Priapus. That's where
Yeah.
Priapism comes from.
Yeah,
Like,
It's like my dick won't stop being hard. And he's just like in a
God
cave
damn,
somewhere.
What an awesome fucking culture. I love my people.
they didn't let him up on Mount Olympus with that dick in a
That dick
wheelbarrow.
was too good, dude.
He had to go into a cave.
I used to love mythology. My man
Me
Zeus
too, man.
was fucking.
That was the
Mythology
only.
is
That was
cool.
the only thing I enjoyed learning as a kid was mythology.
Yeah.
Egyptian and Greek mythology.
Oh, dude.
We didn't really learn
We should do a
Egyptian.
spin-off podcast about mythology.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
yeah, like a smart guy
Smart guy
podcast where we pivot to being
We
smart.
would pivot to being
Yeah.
smart. No, we would talk. First of all, Greek mythology is the
This is-
most come town
This
shit
is
of
now
all
a
time.
Moloch podcast. We only discuss
Oh yeah, I only do
the
Norse.
Canaanite god Moloch.
Who's Moloch?
He's he's part of like when people talk about like Pizzagate or all that shit.
Mm.
Moloch is so like the Bilderberg group.
Mhm.
They all worship Moloch.
The
That's what
Bilderberg.
the owl the owl thing is.
Oh shit!
Oh.
The Bilderberg group, is that real?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
there right now.
Really?
No, that's Davos.
Yeah.
That's different.
No, I mean there is like weird shit. Like what's the one Bohemian Grove?
Right.
They
Yeah,
do weird
yeah.
shit.
They
out
do. And like every president goes out
Every
there.
president, they all get like naked with each other and then simulate a child sacrifice to like an owl. And it's
Whoa.
like,
Mm-hmm.
just don't do that.
Right.
Mhm.
It's like with all the weird shit, like people already are looking at you. Why would you do that?
Because you're rich and it's like you're.
Yeah, but
fucking-
like politicians used to have to worry about saying yeah or wrong. That
Right,
blew an
right,
election. That blew a presidential election.
Yeah,
but they're
Howard
still,
Dean.
but they're still like, well, we can't give up the fake
We-
child
yeah.
sacrifice and praying to
Mhm.
an owl in the middle of the
course.
woods with all of our rich friends.
of course.
The optics on that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we have like we're dancing with Beyonce on Ellen at 6:00.
It's
But the simulated child murder in the woods with a bunch of naked,
Yeah.
billionaires. That's
Did Trump go to that thing?
I don't think so.
That would be interesting to know.
No, he didn't. That's why Trump's the outsider.
Interesting.
That's why Hillary didn't have a concession speech.
Because she was at Bilderberg.
Well,
getting
they
her
didn't
titties
expect him
sucked.
to win, so all of the elites had to have a secret meeting and figure out like what they were going to do.
Whether the Illuminati was going to cap him or not.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him with the heart attack ray gun,
yeah.
which definitely the CIA has, by the way.
Anyways, that's like modern day mythology.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, those
Conspiracy
are.
theories, they're fun.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know?
Okay, I buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think I think it's just they're so wild. It doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like knowing that they do all that shit, it's like no one is gonna that's not gonna matter to anyone because it's unbelievable. Like no one, all the skull and bone shit, George Bush beaten off in a fucking coffin and shit like that. It seems far fetched. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know
dazzling.
how they're still able to suppress that kind of stuff. If you like would assume that social media would democratize information or like the internet would.
They probably
It's still
they have,
suppressed.
They have those little wander bags that Dave Chappelle has for his shows.
Oh, you put,
You
your,
have to put your
phone.
phone in.
Yeah.
there's one of the Hillary Clinton emails that says, "With fingers crossed, the old rabbit's foot out of the box in the attic, I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch."
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
that's one of the leaked emails from Hillary Clinton.
She
So
said
there's-
that?
Yeah, there's literally.
Well, she's just doing a bit, dude.
No, it's just from it's. I don't know if it was Cheryl Mills wrote it. I can't parse who wrote this, but it's an
Damn.
email from Cheryl Mills to Hillary Clinton.
What's the subject?
Honduras? Maybe.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
There's some freaky ass shit we don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, I assume traditionally this was all men, so they would all molest children together.
Mm-hmm.
How do women molest children? You know, do they have a strap,
What do you
or do they
strap
suck their little
on?
dicks, or what do you think they do?
Like
Like when Kamala Harris goes to this meeting, because it looks like they picked her to be president. How does she molest the kid that they all molest?
she just throws them in jail.
She just arrests their parents for truancy. Puts their parents- But I don't know. I think that's an interesting thing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
are these What I want to know are these groups making concessions for girl bosses?
Do you know Kamala Harris would make prisoners listen to single ladies on loop? It was like kind of a Guantanamo Bay style torture technique.
Sorry, I read this for like 2 seconds and I'm immediately just sucked right back into this
into
world
Molinar
of-
or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because there's just weird shit in the Hillary emails.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Hillary definitely like supported a rape, like Bill Clinton's a rapist, right?
Yeah, she covered up.
She definitely covered
Sex
him up.
crimes.
And worst case scenario, she also like threw fucking Monica Lewinsky's 21-year-old juicy lipped ass under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did, but yeah, I guess she was maybe one of the
top.
people most
Mhm.
responsible. Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, we've probably talked about it a bunch, but it is crazy that like a kid basically got 21, like she's you know,
Yeah.
a child.
Good for her getting that presidential dick, dude.
Sucked the president's dick
That's
at
cool.
work.
Yeah. It's tight.
In his office.
First of all, getting pussy or penis at work, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool to do. Second of all, fucking the boss is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And then the boss is the president?
I'm attracted to
Oh, I
Monica.
would love to smash. Remember that show, The Masked Man or whatever the fuck that she was the host of? It
The
was like a
Masked
dating
Magician?
game. No, it was like a dating show.
no.
And she was like the host of it was like it was kind of ahead of its time, really.
Anyways, what the fuck? There's like an email where
Anyway, Monica Lewinsky
I
looked good back then. I think I was 13 or so.
it's just I can't. There's just too much weird shit in these goddamn emails, man. And it's like every time I take a step back and I'm like, no.
Why did they decide on pizza? That seems like pretty not like creative. you know?
Exactly, because it's hiding in plain sight.
Like them like zeroing in on pizza when there's all this other weird stuff. Why would they?
Oh, you
like-
mean the Pizza Gators?
Yeah,
because-
why would the
because-
pizza gators like
Because
say,
that was like the first email that was like because cheese pizza, CP, child pornography.
oh okay.
The
Plus that
references
one email that was like, bring a pizza but this time make his dick 4 inches, not
Yeah.
2.
Oh okay.
You remember that
Yeah,
email?
that was like
Yeah.
weird.
That was from John Podesta.
There was
Hillary
something
Clinton.
weird about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure the pizza.
But you know what was interesting is like, did you see that like fucking tanky on Twitter that was like, who is Charles Reinhardt? Yeah, that had this
Oh
whole
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
conspiracy tying like Chapo and our podcast and Red Scare to
Because you're a bookkeeper.
It's a guy, yeah, that literally just showed me how to use QuickBooks and like set up the LLCs for everybody.
Well, that girl was.
oh, that's the
that
guy they were
girl-
talking about?
Yeah, but it was funny. It was funny, like reading it because it's like I can kind of see what they're saying. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like
Right.
I mean, it's like very easy to look at a thing and be like, oh yeah, I guess there's like connections here, and I mean maybe there is.
Dasha's really a legend for that one, for her sending that email to that girl.
With
She did it. What did she do?
The swastika flag.
She made a fake email account. She said, I have some intel on Dasha Nekrasova. And she sent a picture of her embrace when they were like 18 with a swastika flag.
Hell yeah.
Or like an SS flag. Like in a punk house in San Francisco.
Nice. Were they Nazi punks?
No, but there was they were doing some like photo shoot or something. I mean, Brace is Jewish. Like,
Right.
but yeah. I don't know. They were doing some
Subversive.
some 19-year-old punk shit.
Right.
And then she's like, you got to be careful. It's very dangerous out there. And then, you know, the girl posted it the next day and she's like, bitch, I said that to you, you fucking idiot.
Got her ass.
Yeah.
But what are you saying, Nick? That like you could see like from the outside thinking it's like a fucking conspiracy theory or what?
Yeah, it's like I don't know what it means when somebody sends an email that says, I found a napkin here with a map on the back of it. Think it's maybe yours, maybe it's pizza related. Which is like, what the fuck does that mean?
Right. There's no like
What could it possibly
straightforward explanation.
Literally, what could it mean?
No
And-
one's burying pizzas in their backyard and
Right.
there's a treasure map for a slice of DiGiorno.
Exactly.
Like-
But like realistically, there probably is a simple explanation for it.
Yeah.
That sounds dumb.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You
Yeah,
know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because these are also corny ass people. Like they are fucking kids, but they're probably not. It's
Yeah.
probably not pizza is the way they do it.
Yeah, it's like
You
so
know?
so little of life has like an actual cohesive narrative structure. It's like mostly things just sort of happen.
Right. Nothing is ever satisfying.
Right. And people's like motivations
Except getting your
are
dick
like
sucked and coming. That's
people's
pretty cool.
motivations are like not always clear too.
Yeah.
You like reduce people to like Tony Podesta probably sometimes just is like what?
You keep like doing this shit. You keep like your voice trails off when you talk to the side. Keep
I
the
mean I've
microphone.
been talking into this microphone on this show for
Bro, I'm just telling you the truth. Don't
Bro.
fucking shoot the messenger, man. You can keep trailing off. if you
Stop's
want.
got the cans.
you're not
in
the
it.
got the
messenger,
can-
you're criticizing.
I got
me,
the
man.
cans on, bitch. You know
Yeah.
what? That's right. I am fucking criticizing you. Poor mic technique, bitch. Now keep it in front and tell your story about Podesta or
I'm
whatever
done.
the fuck.
I'm done telling. Maybe
Okay.
you can make
No,
Alright.
tell your story.
Now I'm
man.
back
Maybe
to
you
let's
can,
talk about Monica
maybe you
Lewinsky.
can make my dumb point on this comedy podcast that people only listen to maybe hear racial slurs.
Well, I'll go. Okay, here's your point. You want to? You think John Podesta's hot?
Tony Podesta,
Yeah.
Who's Tony?
the brother.
Oh, is he the one that fucks kids?
Yeah.
Oh, John doesn't fuck kids.
Well,
John,
like, there
John
was-
just helps out.
There was one thing with Pizzagate, like some child went missing and they released a sketch of the suspect.
Awesome.
But there were two different sketches, and the separate sketches looked exactly like John and Tony Podesta. And it's like, it's just so fun.
That rules.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's like, I guess that's not what it is, but it's like, I choose to believe that it is.
Yeah,
so.
it's
Because it's so
awesome.
much funnier.
Like that, dude. One of the funniest internet pictures of all time is the black newscaster with the like rapist suspect, and it's just him. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing's better than that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I guess. What did they say that Tony Podesta? Like, if you looked at his art collection, it's like, it's all pictures of.
little
Naked
boys with
kids.
their cocks out. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to like.
This is so goddamn funny.
Yeah, it's the best
This
thing that's
one?
ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Internet Hall of Fame right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, I don't know, man.
If you go to like any like Catholic art, like have you been to the Cloisters before?
no,
That museum like up at the top, like in Washington Heights.
Mm-mm.
It's like this old like French monastery that I guess like one
Oh,
of the, like
shit.
the fucking like industrialist families like brought to New York like brick by brick.
Oh.
And they reconstructed it. Now it's like a medieval art museum.
That's pretty fucking
it's pretty
cool.
fucking tight.
I'm gonna go.
You
That
should go
sounds
there.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. But you look at all this old like Catholic art, and it's all like Jesus as a baby and naked
Mhm.
with his
Little
penis
dick
out. And it's just like that was just in some fucking like
was
cardinal's office. You
was
know?
baby Jesus' dick painted circumcised or uncircumcised?
I think uncircumcised.
Didn't he get circumcised as a Jew?
I don't know if they were doing circumcisions back
Oh,
then.
of course. That's
Most Jewish shit, like yarmulkes and circumcisions and stuff, is like that was just made up by rabbis.
no circumcision's old, dude.
I guess circumcision is
Abraham's
old.
talking about cutting
Abraham
his
had
dick
to get
off,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, you're right.
come on, bro.
But if it's a baby under 8 days old, it wouldn't be circumcised.
oh, so you only get 8 days to
You
sling
get
that
8
uncut
days in
cock.
glory. Let me tell you, best 8 days of my life.
All right, I gotta stop.
Yeah, you got to stop reading that shit.
Yeah,
It's
You're gonna like fall into another hole.
Damn, I'm gonna come back from LA
Like a
and
crazy
make this
days and
purely
nights
manic
hole, yeah.
again. Just fucking.
Someone did tell me that there is a Crazy Days and Nights podcast that's incredible. Not
Really?
to plug another podcast.
I can't listen to that shit, man. It's like I get wound up and then it fucking like just like builds and it literally breaks my fucking brain.
yeah.
I don't know. It started like this, that the Atlantic published another thing about fucking Bryan Singer, and it's like I just I don't know. Yeah, I can't look at it.
Maybe I think they might get his ass this time. I think there's gonna be some. Whoever signs up for Red Sonja is
The
gonna
thing
get
is just
Twitter
not.
blasted.
It's not just him.
right.
It's
right.
really just not.
Brian,
it's not,
I'm available, by the way.
yeah. I'll
I'd
be in
love
Red
to be in a
Sonja.
movie.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
It's not just and like that, in Open Secret or whatever. They tie him to like this guy Brian Peck that was arrested for molesting a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because Brian Peck, who like maybe he was like he was like an assistant or something. He was like a fucking basically a PA on one of the X-Men movies.
He
But-
got his name for what he likes to do on top of a little
Yeah.
boy's penis.
But he was
Just give him a little-
he did the DVD commentary with the director of the movie.
Whoa.
And you know Brian
Why
Singer was
would
like,
he-
I
yeah.
have my friend Brian Peck here.
I thought that was with Schneider, Dan Schneider.
he did the DVD commentary with this guy Brian Peck.
It's not with Schneider?
Sorry. It's the thing I just said.
Schneider, the Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah, but he was in X-Men too.
Who's in X-Men is Gary Goddard.
The fat guy. That was
Gary
on all
Goddard,
that.
who just got like Me Too'd quietly, and he was removed from. He was the director of Masters of the Universe.
Gary Goddard.
Yeah, but he was
You know
a
what I'm
produce. He was a producer, and then he made like most of his money, I think, like designing theme parks or something.
What the fuck?
That's tight, dude. Roller Coaster Tycoon?
But it's like all these guys that are pedophiles that are buddies
They're just
with
boys,
each other.
yeah.
Like and it's like, are regular pedophiles like that?
Yeah.
Or is it just like a secret? And
I
they're
bet
like-
you
it's
they
an
would
old-
be. They
it's an
just-
old boys club, dude. It's like the upstairs at the Comedy Cellar.
No, you know
man.
what they are? They're like the pussy. They're like the pussy posse of raping children. They're just all hanging out. They're the boy pussy posse.
yeah.
But I literally, it's like that. It's the
boy pussy posse.
Yeah, I really, I just have to stay away from that shit. Because then I start getting like wild with it, and it's like, then I start feeling crazy, and it's like, are they like,
Why
are they
does
doing this to me?
Listening to your thoughts? Yeah, they are. They
Not
are.
they listening to my thoughts,
Right,
but
right,
I do
right.
say these things publicly,
Right.
and it's like, do they have? Am I being like manipulated? Like, you know, I just don't trust anyone.
You're gonna start turning down auditions. You're like, no, they're trying to trap me.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to like get me into the industry.
They've heard my words, man.
They're trying to sex me in. Just Brian Singer
Why
holding
does
a
Trump
gun
get
to your
the
head.
pass, though?
Fuck this kid. You'll be one of us. One of us. One of us.
Trump definitely fucked kids. Like, why does he get the pass?
Yeah, he did, but he fucked them.
He was on the flight logs.
Yeah, I mean, he
Well,
probably
he did get a pass. They kind of almost went after him a couple months ago when everybody realized who Jeffrey Epstein was, and
But
they
then-
quickly realized it implicates like all of their Democratic
Bill
sweethearts.
Clinton.
Right.
And they're like, oh no, never mind.
does
Yeah.
Biden fuck kids? He seems like he probably does.
He like molests them on TV.
yeah, he grabs
Like
ladies'
when their
titties and
fucking
shit.
dad's getting sworn into Congress, he like just like hugs their daughters. Like he's disgusting.
Shouts out to Joey B talking about Republicans aren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's gonna win, dude. We're fucked.
I wonder if Ian and Joe Biden know each other from Delaware.
Yeah, it's my friend Joe. Me and him, we
I used to
We've
hang
been
out
down
with
at
him
the
when I was a
training
kid. Yeah, I had older friends.
Oh, Joe? Joe's a senator?
Damn.
He used to give me wrestling lessons.
yeah, I'm already feeling like sick about this shit just from looking at it for like 2 seconds.
You
I'm
also
sorry,
just
dude.
had 4 coffees.
I had 2 coffees.
Oh well,
Well,
it's
maybe
just
we
there are a
should-
lot of cups.
Maybe
on
we
that
should
table.
pull up some big titties for you to look at, just to calm you down.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'll have a cigarette.
It's not gonna calm you down.
Dude, it's like
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh God, dude, stop? What have we done?
no, it's not.
Now
you.
you're gonna go to L.A. I'm gonna
Dude.
have to.
I'll do some fucking recon on the ground. I'll fucking find Bryan Singer.
Nah, I don't know, man.
I'll
that,
pose as a sexy
that-
young
that-
child. I'll pose as a baby.
that Atlantic shit really like just it's just like it's.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, it's not. I can understand the
Wanting to fuck
individual
kids.
crimes. It's just this network of like.
Yeah,
It's just so protected, and there's like
there's
all
no
these,
way to stop.
There's no way to stop it.
Yeah,
And that, like, I think they're doing it for satanic power. I don't know. I know. It's just
Some Yellow King shit. Some fucking True Detective
Why
season
is
1
she
shit.
emailing people about Minerva and owls and making jokes about sacrificing chickens to Moloch? Why? Why is she doing
That's
that?
the
Maybe
cost of
they
doing
read
business,
that
baby.
someone was making that joke about them, and then
No,
they made it as
that
like a
is
joke.
not what happened.
Oh, that is. I mean, that is a possibility. But
I
yeah,
would do that if
The
someone was
Hillary-
like, you know,
and-
them cum boys, like they're sacrificing chickens to Moloch. I would say like, oh yeah,
no, that's true. Hillary Clinton
I'll
famously,
be there in 15. Gotta sacrifice
famously
a chicken
good
to
sense
Moloch.
of humor. So you're probably right.
She's hilarious. That is true.
I think, after I lost my primary, I immediately supported the victor,
right.
which I did not receive that kind of support from.
Right. I definitely didn't hold
I don't want to
out.
say his name, but let's just say that Bernie Sanders is a rapist.
Hillary's dumbass, by the way, did not concede till May, and was like,
No, it's
you
way
never
beyond
know.
May, dude.
You never know if he's gonna get
He
killed.
might get got like Bobby Kennedy. It's like, and by
he's
the way,
black.
and by the way, yeah, at the time, everyone was nervous about that.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking dumb.
And
bitch.
more Hillary supporters voted for McCain than Bernie supporters voted for Trump.
Hillary is a dumb bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
You lost to Trump, you stupid bitch.
You fucked up the easiest shit ever. You lost to a literal retard.
Damn, this is gonna get clipped as like a Bernie bro shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Well, the thing that's nice about Hillary Clinton's loss is like, it just sends a message to these people that like raping children and sacrificing them to Moloch like doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they'll stop doing it.
No, they're gonna double down. They're gonna be like, we didn't fuck enough kids. It's like,
Yeah.
you try to sneak by with half a tank.
Should have been more boys.
Should have been more boys, cuter asses.
Oh God, this shit is sickening.
They're gonna fuck even more
Ah,
kids.
fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like the Catholic Church, British Parliament. Look at all. There's so many examples.
Everyone fucks
of this
kids.
being a thing that
Yep.
happens.
Mhm.
Like throughout history, this is a thing that happens. There's systemic child
by
abuse
institutions.
by powerful organizations that
Yeah.
fucking like endorse and condone and hide
Mm-hmm.
like systemic, like borderline ritualistic child abuse.
Maybe the
Yeah.
answer is just that, like, we got to teach those kids that it's not that big a deal.
No, I think like
Then they
fucking.
gotta-
Interesting. Yeah.
They got to just grow up.
just
you know? Just chill.
chill out. Stop being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, just stop crying.
No, I think the
you got
Enlightenment
laid.
was a mistake.
Congrats.
the Enlightenment.
Yeah, it was a fucking mistake.
The Enlightenment.
Yeah, no, it
You don't
was.
think they were raping people before they
Of
were
course
doing
they
paintings and
were.
shit?
Sure, they were, but it wasn't for power.
for
was
the
for
love of the
sex.
game, for the
It
sport.
was back when it was for sex.
So to be clear, you don't have a problem with small business owner pedophiles. You have a problem with big pedophiles.
I don't think
Big
PTSD
P.
existed prior to the Enlightenment. There was no
Okay.
such thing as psychology.
Well, that was because life was a total nightmare always, and just survival was all you were worried
No,
about.
you had like a worldview and an origin myth, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, I've been molested 1,000,000 times, but that must be what the giant turtle we all live on wants.
Mhm.
And you really believe that giant turtle is real.
It must have been really
You
nice.
think that turtle is
Yeah.
real.
I agree.
Like you're incapable of
Right.
even imagining a life. There's no critical thinking. There's no way to really feel anything other than like it's what the giant turtle wants.
Yeah,
That would be so sick for that to be your entire worldview.
It would rule, and that's why the Chinese
be
are
so
gonna win.
happy.
Yep. Because they're
I-
all.
Yeah,
We should do ketamine sometime, guys.
I would love to. Wanna
Seriously,
do a bump of K?
you'll completely stop thinking about this shit if you do ketamine.
Do a little bump of K.
And by the way, to the listeners,
Nick
I'm
is
not-
forlornly
I'm not-
staring out the window right now.
The world just sucks ass.
I know, dude. Why do people want to fuck kids that much? Like, if you had all that power, why don't you just, like, I don't know?
fuck models,
Yeah. The fuck?
hot chicks.
Just the hottest, yeah.
But they do. I mean, those people exist too. But they also just like rape those women.
Right, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Damn. But why did in history is it such a big? Why is everyone always fucked kids going back
Yeah.
to ancient Greece? Why?
I don't know. There was like I think it was in the New York Times like real estate blog, or maybe it was somewhere else. But somebody just bought a penthouse in Manhattan for
I saw that.
$230 million.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
most expensive home of all time.
I just fucking.
We should probably kill that guy and take his money, right?
And that's like not even. Imagine having a net worth of $200 million.
Right.
That's not what this is.
This guy's just parking that money in real estate, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
he's not gonna
it's-
fucking live
he's
there.
Hiding.
Yeah.
He's hiding money.
It's just extra money. He like.
Yeah.
Imagine how much money he has. Where it's like, oh, what am I gonna do with this 236?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just buy the fucking most expensive thing of all time,
yeah.
and maybe occasionally rape children while looking at Central Park.
Dude, you shouldn't. No one should have over. And this is going to seem like a ridiculous number already, but no one should have over $20 million. It just shouldn't fucking exist.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
what Ocasio's saying.
Yeah.
Shouts out AOC, my big titty socialist queen.
Well, even
We
like
love you.
I really do.
I don't know, all that tax stuff is like the effective like income from taxes that the federal government takes in hasn't really changed in the last 50 years. It's been pretty much the same. So all the like shifts in marginal tax rates or like, you know, I don't know. Has there ever been like a wealth tax? Didn't like Elizabeth Warren float that idea?
I don't think there has been, but there.
There didn't in like the 60s or something. There used
I
to
mean,
be
FDR
like
was taxing that ass
70%
hard.
tax rate or
In
something.
the 1950s, there was a 91% marginal tax rate.
Uh-huh.
But
Nice.
like effectively, that taxes like 1/1000th of a percentage of like the people.
Yeah.
Nobody was making enough money that like
Right.
like comes into play.
Yeah.
But now a bunch of motherfuckers are, and they're using it all to fucking buy lollipops with fucking sedatives in it so that they can fuck children.
Yeah, but like I don't know, something like 17% of like revenue is from income taxes or something. I don't know, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's been pretty consistent.
Interesting. Well,
But yeah, you shouldn't have more than $20 million.
yeah, fuck that.
This is like so not funny.
Yeah. No, the first part about rape, all about child rape and stuff was pretty funny. All right, let's get to some riffs. Let's see. What do we got here? I see some sunglasses up there.
Mm-hmm.
What about?
Yo, dude, don't tell people about my sunglasses.
What about?
I invite you into my home.
Yeah.
In
You know Nick
confidence.
doesn't like that kind of personal shit
I
getting
see
out.
sunglasses. I see Kleenex. The
Whoa, dude.
The Tony the Tiger chain.
Yeah. Shout out to whoever sent me the Tony the Tiger.
The VR headset. What if you put that on
Yeah.
and you're just watching yourself get fucked?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
But in like objectively. So it's me being fucked and
Right.
I'm watching it.
Right,
It's
exactly.
an out of body experience.
Yeah. That would be cool. But you've never been fucked by that person. You don't remember it happening.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
That's the other theory is that this is all a simulation, which doesn't really provide much comfort.
No, it's not a simulation. This is the real shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the
You
fuck
sure?
does that even mean? What is it? What does it mean? It's a simulation.
That all of reality is like just a complex simulation.
But how, what? How?
What do you mean how?
Are we all? What?
Mhm.
You don't exist?
Well,
I'm the only
it's,
one that exists, or do I not even exist?
Yeah, dude, we're the Sims, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Sims is a good example.
We're
we are the
Sims.
Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's playing us on a computer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's all in like a big experiment.
That would be
Mhm.
pretty funny, actually.
yeah.
That would explain why we live in a world where everyone fucks kids. It's like a guy getting bored. You know, when you've like played the game 100 times, you're like, what if the basis of their society was ritualistic child rape? Like,
Right.
what would happen?
Because anytime you play a game, it's like if you're playing GTA,
You get bored, yeah.
you get bored and you want to start killing
Yeah, you
prostitutes.
kill prostitutes. You put on a cheetah print hat.
Yeah.
You know, that's what raping kids is in this game.
I honestly recently I said it before, but I'm like there is something so nice knowing that climate change is going to fucking absolutely wipe out like 90% of the population.
Dude, not me.
I don't know. It plays into themes of like, death and rebirth that I think are like very natural and necessary.
Nah,
That's why I can't handle living on the West Coast. I need seasons.
Interesting.
I need the like death and rebirth. I need
Okay.
like the process. Because like ultimately, your whole life should be preparing you for death, essentially.
Right.
Setting up your psyche to be able to handle the fact that you're going to deteriorate.
That sounds bad. I don't want to think about that.
Well, I know, and that's why you'll panic and live in terror for the last half of your life.
No, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna.
You're probably going to be one of the lucky ones that just gets a sweet heart attack.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be living my life. I'm gonna be sucking titties, eating ribs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then in my sleep I go.
Yeah.
You know how much better my funeral is gonna be than your motherfuckers' funerals? Everyone's gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be like 62 or something.
Yeah, yours is gonna be
It's
a
gonna be.
roast.
Everyone's gonna be alive.
That's so funny that you think you're going to live to 60.
Everyone's gonna be alive. I'll get to 60. Relax, motherfucker. That's not old. 60's not fucking old in America.
These days, 60 isn't old, I guess.
I know, but like, you're so unhealthy.
Bro, I'm gonna make it to 60. The fuck? I'll get. There's
It's like
doctors. and
Patrice,
shit.
John Panette. I mean, I could like
John Podesta.
John Podesta, Tony Podesta.
How old was Patrice? 40 something.
He was
Yeah,
28
I'll tell you
years
this
old.
one. He wasn't 63.
Yeah, but he had diabetes and didn't go to the doctors and shit.
Ralphie May.
That guy was like
22 years
800
old.
fucking pounds. Yeah. First of all, I'm 290. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that down. And listen, I'm going to doctors now.
You were
bitch.
in the 70s.
I was.
You were down to like 260 something.
I was. And then I hit my foot, and it's all been fucking down. It's just Lewis's
the
fault.
foot.
You've been able to walk for like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, but it fucking hurts to exercise. And I'm just saying it took me down a bad path.
Look, I'm honestly not trying to shit on you, and I mean
Yeah.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time. You're
Yeah.
like my friend, and I care about you.
right.
You know,
I'll make it to 60, all right?
if like I was smoking like 4 or 5 packs of cigarettes a day,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, "You're gonna get lung cancer," I wouldn't be like, "Fuck you, asshole! I'm
make
gonna
it
live this.
62.
I'm gonna
I'm
live to
going
70
to, though.
Something.
I'm not. I didn't say. Who said 70? Who said I'm gonna see? Who said I'm gonna see the sevens? I didn't say that shit.
Yeah.
Who needs the 7s?
We all
though?
honestly, everybody wants a nice 65. You know.
I'm
I would love to just like be mowing the lawn. I'm like kind of a middle of the road father.
Yeah.
Mostly like not
Right.
helping with homework, but I'm fun.
You're fun,
And
but
then-
are leaving scars that are
and
will
then-
take the rest of their lives
Sure.
to heal.
And somebody's like, "Dad, look what I can do." I'm like, "Huh?" And then my
Right.
heart just blows the fuck up. And then they cry and try and resuscitate me, but it's too late. I'm already
Yeah,
gone.
of course. Well, that's what I'm saying though.
That's what
I'll-
everybody wants.
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Gandolfini really. It's sad that he's dead. Went out the best. He's fucking
Nice
on
big meal.
vacation. Nice big meal.
That guy was like tortured though.
What do you mean?
He
He
did
was.
not. He was not happy. He was
Yeah, I
like-
mean, I'm not happy. What the fuck?
no, but I mean, he was like fucked up. He like hated himself.
Okay, yep.
He had some. He had some. Like,
Yes.
He didn't think he was a good actor.
Yeah, I mean, to the point that he would like go around the set like mumbling and smacking himself in the face and like just was just like did not. He was like tortured basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
he was the
tortured,
best.
dude.
No, you're just hedonistic.
I'm
and-
tortured.
all
Dude,
right.
you know
I'm
a movie
acting
I want
out.
to watch?
I'm
The
hedonistic.
Mexican. Do you remember him in that movie?
No.
Yeah.
He plays the gay hitman.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he good?
Yeah, dude.
Of course, he's good in everything.
Of course he's good.
My
He's
point
the
though,
boss.
is everyone's gonna be crying in my whatever 50, 60. Everyone's gonna be sad as shit. Everyone's gonna be alive, and that what do you want, an old guy funeral? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
All your victims will come forward.
No one remembers you. All the people that loved you are already dead. I don't want one of those funerals. I
yeah,
want a
that's
sad
a whack
one,
funeral.
dude.
Yeah.
I might even get a pair. My mom takes care of herself.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
she
who
makes
cares
it.
about your funeral? You're not there.
Yeah, but it'd be fun to know. I'd go out.
Nick
being
and I
like,
were talking about if you kill yourself, booking a radical Muslim cleric to do your funeral for your whole family.
Shikhala Mahalaman.
I would love that. If I kill myself, I would just love to go out on a prank.
Yeah.
Just like my parents, just be crying.
We should
and
go
being
to-
so confused.
We should go to funerals, like when a guy dies and like go show up in black and like dressed in all black and like be weeping and be like, he was just so special to me. You know what I mean? Just like pretend we're his gay,
His gay lover?
His gay lover.
Yeah.
What's the movie where the little
Well,
guy?
Andy Ritchie had that joke about going to somebody's like wake or whatever, and you just lean over into the casket and you go, checkmate.
That's a good
Yeah.
funeral bit.
Yeah.
I love that.
R.I.P..
Another great internet picture is that guy who's like had to show up at my biggest hater's funeral to make sure this N-word is dead. That's incredible.
That's
It's just
so funny.
just a guy in a fucking 3-piece suit and a bowler hat smiling at a fucking funeral.
That
There is a
picture-
website called mydeathspace.com,
Uh-huh.
which would just link to the MySpace pages of people that had recently died.
Oh fuck.
And
Oh, God.
I remember there was one kid who died at Ohio State or something.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And on his MySpace page, he had like a survey, and one of the questions was, "How do you want to die?" And he's like, "Flipping my vet at 80 miles per hour or whatever." But how he actually died was him and all of his friends tried to cram as many people as possible onto an elevator.
Oh.
And it started descending from the weight, and he panicked and tried to climb out, and the elevator cut him in half.
Ah! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, I
So
thought
the-
it was gonna be a happy ending where he flips his vet.
No. The top of the elevator scissored with the bottom of the floor.
Oh
And-
my fucking god.
Yeah, his abdomen was pinned in between the two, and so
His friends watched him get crushed.
his friends were stuck on the elevator with the lower half of his body as it got filled with like blood and presumably feces, and then popped on the inside, covering them all. And
Oh my god.
yeah,
Oh, that's
That's
fucking
so
wild.
insane.
yeah.
You think they saw his little fucking dead dick and ass covered in shit
Yeah.
and blood?
Stavros Halkias, Channel 7 News. Did you see your friend's little dead dick covered in blood and shit? What? Did you see his dick? Can you describe his dick to me? Look at my dick. Was it bigger than mine? Does my dick look normal to you? Can you tell me? Is my dick fine?
It's fine, right? Normal, not big, but not small.
Yeah, just
not
kind of
dead,
a
at
middle of
least.
the road dick.
Like your shitty friend.
If you were into me, it would be, you could work with it, right?
Yeah. Would you be able to do anything with this?
Fuck. Damn, that fucking sucks dick dying like that.
Yeah.
That is honestly one of the worst of all time deaths.
Yep.
Being old as shit, though, seems pretty bad, too.
yeah.
That seems horrible.
Yeah.
After you get... There should be a Hunger Games for old-ass motherfuckers.
I don't know. Being killed by chimps seems like the worst.
Yeah, they rip you apart with their big, strong monkey hands.
Yeah.
Just rip your nuts and shit and your ears off.
They go after. They're so cruel, dude.
Yeah, they go right for your nuts, then your,
Yeah.
like, ears and nose.
I don't know, dude. We should hunt them out of existence.
Are they? They're
Chimps?
the only other.
Yeah,
they're the only
absolutely.
other species that murders, right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They do like warfare.
Fucking...
No, chimps have warfare.
Yeah, but animals kill each other all the time.
No, but they have like their tribe of chimps will like invade another tribe and like.
Yeah, but fucking wolves eat each other and shit.
I don't think
Chimpanzees
it's
should
as-
be extinct. Honestly, they're so close to turning into humans.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
You know, it's like they're our closest relative, and it's like, well, they're stronger than us, and they don't mind fighting dirty,
Yep.
and it's like they're almost as smart as people. I mean, they're like
They're close.
they're as smart as like a retarded person, almost.
A very retarded
A very
person.
retarded person.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I don't know. Maybe probably smarter than a very.
I mean,
retarded
Finland is
Maybe
already
the
getting,
smartest chimp is smarter than the dumbest.
Finland's
retarded
already
person.
getting rid of retarded people.
What?
Are
Yeah.
they?
Well, you know, they can test for it in vitro.
Uh-huh.
Is that what it's called? In utero?
In utero.
In utero.
What's in vitro?
Nirvana.
In vitro is I don't know.
Fertilization.
That's how your boy was born.
That's how my sister was.
Test
too,
tube, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A beautiful specimen of science right here. You're looking
Yeah.
at him.
Anyways, genocide the chimps.
Now, wouldn't that fuck up the
They look so friendly
ecosystem?
too.
That's a myth.
What is?
The idea that you can, like, if you remove part of the ecosystem, that it will
Mhm.
like cause any kind of permanent death.
That is definitely not a
No,
myth.
it's a liberal myth.
So you're telling me you could wipe out just a species of
Yeah.
like if you killed every spider,
Yeah.
it wouldn't just run wild with fucking bugs and shit?
No.
There's no way you're right.
No, because other things would replace the spiders.
Like what?
Well,
The
there's
fuck does that? I
There's
don't even
super
know why I'm
spiders.
well, there's
arguing.
birds that eat spiders, right? There's no spiders anymore. Well, I guess I have to eat caterpillars.
No, they
and then the
wouldn't.
spiders that ate the caterpillars are replaced by the birds that ate the spiders.
Do the birds eventually turn more spider-like? They learn how to shoot.
We'll eventually
webs?
have flying spiders, yes. And then we'll have to get rid of those. Presumably with the army of chimps that we allowed to live.
You know, that's how Michael
Oh.
Jackson got away with it all. Coco would watch the door. Yeah.
Bubbles, you mean?
Or Bubbles. Yeah, Coco was the gorilla.
Watch the door, Bubbles. We're having playtime.
That'd be good.
Because
did he
chimps
let
look
did he
so
let Bubbles
nice.
fuck baby chimps?
Well, you gotta get rid of
Yep, they were doing it as a tag team type of.
you gotta get rid of a chimp when it turns 6 because it realizes it's being patronized and treated like a child, and then
And put
it gets
human
violent.
clothes on it.
Yeah.
I listened to a story on I don't know if it was Radiolab or whatever the fuck a while ago, where they were talking about a chimp that was like raised by humans,
Yeah.
and she was started beating off to like a Burt Reynolds on TV. It
was a girl.
There was a girl chimp that thought she was a
And
raised
she
by
was
humans.
masturbating.
Thought she was flicking her pussy to Burt Reynolds. Pretty
He's a
cool.
good-looking man.
That's funny though to think that.
Why don't
chimps
you
can-
bring that pussy over here? Let's take a look at it.
Pretty cool.
Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
Now there's a man that got the pinnacle of pussy probably.
I fucked every kind of pussy. Black, white, chimp.
Come here, baby. I dipped my dick in banana cream for you.
The best was when he posed for Playgirl thinking that women were going to be masturbating
yeah, but
to
it was
it, and it was
gay
all
guys.
gay men. He's
Yeah.
like, the hell? Get that picture out of there.
R.I.P. to the legend Burt Reynolds.
What a nice life he lived.
He lived a great life.
That's
Good
back when you could just, his
Yeah.
body looked like shit.
football star.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
It
he
looked
was
good.
hot, dude.
He was just hairy.
You don't want to fuck Burt?
He had a lot of chest hair.
No,
My
look,
man
he's-
was a football star at FSU. Probably got pussy just off that. Then he became a star. He was famous as shit, dude.
He was in some of the greatest movies
Nah, look
of all
at that.
time.
He looks like shit, dude.
He's cute though, man.
Yeah, sure, he's a handsome guy, but that's back when you could be like in shape and never really work out at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man. You
Dude, I
just
saw
have body
Glass.
dysmorphia.
McAvoy's looking good. Good for the boy,
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
Well, yeah, he probably got jacked for that movie. What's his character?
exactly
he plays a
what happened.
gorilla. A gorilla man.
Yeah, this guy's in shape. Well, yeah, he probably got in shape for the movie. So, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Damn, dude. I saw fucking
You're right.
Creed. Michael B. Jordan was in good ass shape.
Dude, this picture is so funny.
I know.
Thinking that women are gonna want to.
I mean, I'm sure some women jacked off to that,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
was
women definitely
mostly,
like that shit.
But
Dude.
it was mostly gay men. Damn, I got to do that pic actually.
What, the Burt Reynolds pic?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have chest hair like that though.
It's an homage, Adam.
You can get it, but you can get it like
It's an homage.
glued on. No,
It's
you
an
can glue
homage.
like
It's
a
an
sweater.
homage.
An homage.
Adam, it's a fucking
It's a
homage.
fucking
dude.
homage,
How
you
many
fucking
times does he have
idiot.
to tell you that it's an homage?
I watched The Birdcage again recently.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the best movie ever.
Is that the one with Robin Williams and?
So
How
funny.
about the
dude.
turd cage?
Okay. What is it? A cage full of just turds or
Yeah.
shit or something?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hang a little cage from the ceiling with a turd in it.
Called my
And they're
turd
like, what is
cage.
that? I'm like, that's my. It's an exotic turd. I got it.
I got a Vietnamese man to shit in my hands.
I got it in Kuala Lumpur.
This is a pygmy from fucking Australia.
I'm interested. I collect exotic
This is
turds.
Aboriginal
Yeah.
pygmy shit.
I've blown all my money on exotic turds.
Damn. What would you guys be a collector of if you had unlimited resources?
Cars.
Cars.
Yeah,
Pretty.
Bones.
You'd be Jay Leno.
Yeah, I'd be Jay Leno. Jay Leno seems happy.
He definitely does.
I
Yeah,
don't get it.
yeah.
The guy has nothing other than that garage. I guess he has. a
He's got
wife.
millions, hundreds
He
of
likes.
millions of
He's
dollars.
living his truth. You know.
He's wearing denim.
But
Yeah.
it's like somebody said he never spent any of the Tonight Show money.
Yeah, he
and
would
it's
just
like,
do live.
That's impossible.
He just did stand-up days.
He
dude.
did stand up and supported himself and just.
He would just do
put everything
wild
else in the
private
bank.
gigs.
Yeah, but he has like $30 million worth of vehicles.
Yeah, that's true.
I
He's
believe
got
it.
how much? His net worth is probably like what, like 700
Oh,
million?
it's
Oh,
probably
it's
up
crazy.
there.
He was on fucking television every night for like fucking
Those
30
gigs
years.
pay so much.
Should we do that? Should we?
Yeah,
Late
we should
night?
do that.
Late night host.
You ever thought about
You ever thought about being a late night
Yeah.
television host?
350 million?
That's not as much as I expected.
Yeah.
That's still a shit ton of money though.
It's still more money than anyone should have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, that being said, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a collection of every car. I think that should
As
be
long as you can barter your way to those
do you
cars.
think?
Yeah.
Do you think Leno is like, damn, Seinfeld's copying?
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah,
Seinfeld's just so rich though.
Yeah, what's Seinfeld's net worth?
a billion.
Probably a billion, 900 mil, I would
A
say.
billion?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
dude.
of syndication.
Suck dick dictation.
Yeah, him and Larry each made $1 billion.
Nah.
950 million.
Yeah,
Almost.
Damn. God fucking damn.
yeah.
Holy shit. Mr. Bean net worth.
Let's
That's
see.
up there. 130 million.
Really?
Yeah.
My man Rowan?
Atkinson?
Yeah.
He's got 100 mil?
Do you remember that special that that was on HBO of his,
No.
where
Who's
he did
that?
Rowan Atkinson?
No. Who are you looking at now, Nick?
Jenna Marbles. She's
Who's
a
that?
Oh, no.
net worth of $5 million.
That's annoying.
Who's that?
I don't know,
Some
but I'm
YouTube
going to
bitch.
marry her for her money.
She is hot, though.
We're married.
I smashed.
Jenna Marbles.
Yeah, we not only did we smash, but we're married.
I smashed.
Her
Isn't that
money
who
is-
Trump
I'm
was married
entitled
to?
Legally, she has to pay me alimony.
What's the name of the bitch Trump was married to before Melania? After
Marley Maitland.
Marlene
Marbles? Marley Madeline?
Marlena Dietrich.
No, Marley Madeline is the deaf woman that was on Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah,
and
I
Trump
know.
said was retarded.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Marla Mitt.
Who cares?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I can't remember her name right now.
Because you're dumb.
Tiffany's mom.
Oh, Tiffany's not. She's of different ilk. That's
Yeah.
why he doesn't fuck with Tiffany.
Maples. Marla
Maples?
Marla.
Sounds like a porn star's name.
Yeah.
A Canadian bitch with big ass
Goddamn, the
titties.
riffs are not coming for me today, boys.
It's fine.
Once you
dude.
started thinking about pedophilia,
we
it
did a
was
hot
over.
one last night.
No, I got dizzy when we started doing the show. I don't know why.
Maybe because your dick is small.
No, it's because they're
That
fucking-
turd cage one
they're-
was
they're
gold.
putting chemicals in my apartment.
Brian Singer is.
Yeah,
Ah, fuck, man.
yeah. The fact that my dick is small is why they're after me.
Of course.
They want my
He's
childish.
beautiful.
Mhm.
It's
They
the
wanna
perfect
molest-
crime.
Yeah, they
We
think
suck
I'm a
his
boy.
little ass dick.
I snuck into. I disguised myself as an 8-year-old by shaving my mustache, and snuck my way into the inner sanctum of Hollywood, and collected
With nothing but
gallons of evidence.
I'm still shitting it out weeks later.
into manila envelopes. I've got a bunch of crusty manila envelopes I've been shitting evidence into for years now.
I told you, dude, I'm willing to shave my body completely, go undercover as a baby,
Yeah.
and get raped by Brian Singer to
Let's
break
do
the
it, dude.
story.
Let's go undercover as babies to get raped by by the Podestas.
I think I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we should have children and train them for this.
Yeah.
Let's adopt a couple
Yeah,
kids.
boy interns.
Make them secret agents.
No,
Yeah.
just teach them how to be cool like us.
No. We need them as honeypots.
Well, have you heard the theory that Martin Sheen pimped out his kids to, his friends? Or
And that's
whatever?
why Emilio changed his name?
Yeah, it's also why Charlie Sheen's like the worst of them all.
Because he got the most fucked.
He got the most fucked. But they were also friends with, the Ramirez parents?
The Ramirez?
Who, the Menendez?
The Menendez brothers.
Were those guys raped by their parents?
I think so, yeah. That's why they
That would
did it.
make sense.
But they
Dude,
were
Dasha
also,
got me that.
they were all
that
traded
card.
around. They were traded
That's
around
fun.
with the Sheens.
That's insane that you would let someone fuck your kids.
Are they in jail, the Menendezes? They are.
I think so. If they got raped by their parents, why didn't they say that in the fucking trial?
I think they said they were beaten by their parents.
If they got fucked, they would have said it.
Yeah. That
during-
Mark Jackson card that Dasha
really
got me
funny.
for Christmas, I'm so stoked on.
That's really good.
Just them sitting in the front row after
after the murder.
before they
get
caught
caught.
the case. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
fun.
Just at a Knick game courtside. You just killed your parents.
That's a good way to celebrate.
So
if your
sad.
parents fucked you,
Here we go. Shout out again to Crazy Days and Nights because most of this is sourced with them. But yeah, I think I remember reading something on there about Martin Sheen and something. But yeah, I saw something that said something about a guy.
okay.
Well, what are we all on our phones now?
Yeah, I think
here's
so.
a blind item.
Yeah.
A particular
Here, let me put it this way.
podcast
Hey,
host
hold-
from from a quasi-racist comedy
finish
podcast
Finish the bit.
was caught making a sex worker give him an actual massage. Damn,
Hilarious, dude.
They got you.
Slam dunk.
Just say he was caught having a little penis at him.
Yeah.
Just
No,
to
I think
Caught
stick to
having
basics.
I remember
sex.
reading a tweet from the Crazy Days and Nights guy. He got mad at some podcast for just reading his blind items on their podcast.
Is that
really?
us?
No, it was a different one because I don't think I'm not sure. I don't think I've read it.
No, you shouted, and you always source.
Yeah.
What was the thing you were saying though? Before
Oh,
Adam
I
had
ca-
that good bit.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
can't remember.
Something about the Menendezes getting fucked.
God
or-
damn, I'm fucking dizzy. Yeah, I remember seeing something on there.
Is your
about
blood
that.
pressure okay, man?
I just stopped checking it because there was no solution.
All right, that's good.
That sounds like a good idea.
I went to the fucking doctor and like we don't know. So I guess I just fucking have high blood pressure and
No, get some meds or something.
they didn't recommend that. She was
Lipitor.
like try to make fucking lifestyle changes. I'm like fucking what? I exercise, I like eat plenty of vegetables. You know, I drink water. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Sorry, man.
No, it's whatever. I mean, look, we just discussed this. I fuck like if I'm on the path to a heart attack,
Good for you.
like that's what I want. Like fucking medical advances, boomers that they had it perfect. You lived to fucking like, well, maybe not boomers, whatever. Like
Right
The-
before
the
their
greatest
dad.
greatest
generation.
generation. Actually, perfect name. Look, you beat the Nazis, and then you
That's
know
right.
you fucking like. You buy a 6-bedroom house for $27,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know you fucking like you
Yeah.
go on a couple of vacations.
Your wife gets mouthy, you give her a little backhand.
maybe a little bit, but you cheat on her.
Just
all
a
the
love
time.
tap.
a love
Yeah.
tap. You
And
say the
then-
N word a lot.
58 years old, barbecue in the backyard. You're waving at the Super 8, and then ticker
Right.
goes out, and that's the way to live your life.
You die before you see your daughter. marry a
Salisbury
black man.
steak
It's
every
perfect.
meal for 40 years.
Salisbury steaks, baby.
Yeah.
You know, I was mad when I first had Salisbury steak. It was talked up a lot, I feel like.
And everybody
immediately.
No,
knows
it's-
Salisbury, hottest town there is.
It's an example of a bad kind of
But
food.
again, say this started with me saying I didn't understand American media as a child.
See,
Yeah.
I like them. I used to get those Hungry Man Salisbury steaks.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
put
it
in
was
the
going to be a
microwave.
delicious steak, and it was like a weird
That's a
hamburger
latchkey
type thing.
kid meal right there.
Hamburger.
What? Hungry Man?
Hungry Man?
The Hungry Man Salisbury steak. Yeah.
Shit sucked. I was so excited to try a Hungry Man for the first time as a kid.
Yeah.
And then I did it. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was going to be gourmet.
You're a hungry boy.
I was a hungry boy. I still am.
What was
a
the
hungry
child
boy.
version of that? Kids Cuisine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With
Those little
penguin.
fucked up dinosaur
Yeah.
nuggets and shit.
It was Kids Cuisine. And what was the other ones? Hey, guys, welcome to the Remember the 90s.
Welcome to the We Had Bad
what was your
Childhoods.
go? What was your
Eat this
go-to
stuff.
after school snack?
Phew, fucking Hebrew National boiled hot
Boiled.
dog.
See, I didn't know about Hebrew Nationals.
You put
until I
your
was an
chef's
adult.
hat on.
I was
Mum-
eating fucking
mhm.
bullshit like Ballpark and fucking SK.
Oh, we
Hebrew
were-
National.
We were a
pinnacle.
huge Hebrew National.
Yeah.
I literally, until I was like 17 years old, I didn't know what the fuck Hebrew Nationals were.
Mhm. We got them at Costco.
But I will say, on some
by
broke
the
shit,
pallet.
I would eat it with a piece of white bread wrapped
Uh-huh.
around it.
You know what my move was?
I was not. We were not in the place to have hot.
What was
dog
the
buns.
competitor to Kids Cuisine?
I don't
Kids
remember.
Cuisine was that dumbass duck.
I remember the penguin,
Yeah.
and I remember Dino Nuggets, but I think that was a different thing.
Yeah, those were just the chicken nuggets in dinosaur shapes. Those were dank too.
Those weren't that
I
good.
used to take string cheese, mozzarella string cheese, tear it up, not eat it, put it inside of a tortilla, microwave for 60 seconds, quesadilla.
Interesting.
I'd have like
You want to talk
six.
about? You want to talk some real broke shit? How about butter and sugar sandwiches?
Oh, butter and sugar sandwich.
on the ends of a bread. That's
here we go,
another
Adam.
eldest classic.
Butter
We got one
spaghetti
for-
is
Eldest taught me
amazing.
that one.
Bug Safari chicken breast nuggets.
What?
That's your favorite dinner.
That's what I eat.
Bug Safari.
Yeah.
I miss the old nuggets, dude. The old McNuggets, where one of them was dark meat and it was like chewy and spongy. I love that shit. And the white meat ones were just hard as shit, just duds.
Dude, I remember going to McDonald's with my mom in the drive-thru and like ordering a Happy Meal, and we got to the window and like you know how you like pay first and then get the food.
Yeah.
So she paid for the Happy Meal, and then we got to the second window, and they gave us somebody else's order, which was like a 20-piece chicken McNugget.
Oh.
And she's like, we just got the upgrade, you know.
Yeah.
And then I ate 20 McNuggets. It was like a big
Salute.
That was a big night for me. I remember
Oh,
watching
huge.
The Lion King and having 20 McNuggets and being like, "This is great."
This is the best day of my life.
This is
Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah.
Now I'm loving my broke childhood now. I remember my mom would take us to sit down at a McDonald's.
Nice.
And that was like a big fucking treat. The ones with the play place, fucking smash a McChicken. And then, because my mom was also a food addict, I could talk
Then
her
get
into
stuck
getting.
in the entrance. To
Yeah,
the
then
place.
try and get
Just
then just
wedged.
Yep.
Just
Somehow
Pooh Bear
sink
yourself into the
sink into the ball pit. Like
Yeah,
it's
Did you ever lurk at?
all the balls are flat. Just flat.
Did you ever
some
lurk?
large Greek boy ruined the ball pit.
Did you ever lurk at the bottom of the ball pit and then jump out to scare people?
I remember
No, I was
hiding in the
scared.
bottom trying to put girls' feet in my mouth when I was a little kid. But I don't recall lurking.
hell yes. That's awesome.
I did early on
Like,
have
like
like
kids. It's,
Yeah,
that's what kids do.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Wait
you
until some little girl comes in, you
Yep.
know, and
smell
get
their
yelled
feet.
Smell her
at.
feet, put
Get
her
yelled
feet
at
in
because
your
it was your
mouth.
break. Your boss is like, "Get back to work."
yeah, you know, a little trap door in the ball pit.
What did I
can't
tell you
tell
about
me-
taking your break in the ball pit, Mullen?
Oh, I love when you're racing real recalibrates.
Calibrates, dude.
I never did any. Everyone talks about like little kids doing like showing each other their fucking privates and shit.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
did
used to
plenty of gay
fuck.
shit.
Yeah.
I did.
No, I had like girlfriends in like kindergarten.
I was
and stuff.
traumatized. I think I've told the story before. I was traumatized by this one very white trash girl that I was play partners with, where she like the way she played house was like stuffing a baby doll
Yeah,
into
yeah,
her
yeah, you told
dress and then being like, the baby's coming, and yelling at me for not doing chores good enough. And then she like showed me her pussy one time, and I was like, I was a celibate child. I never wanted to play. She traumatized me, dude.
Oh no.
She made me,
Interesting. It's interesting that you're so horny now.
yeah. I've got a lot of childhood horniness to.
No, because that fear fed into your sexual appetite, man.
It's so funny that,
I was
like-
so scared of sex shit for so long.
Everyone's psychology is just built around just sex stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Freud, baby.
Yeah.
My man wanted to fuck his mom, and he was right.
Yeah.
You know,
I would love to give my mom
I would love to fuck both your moms.
the old one too.
The 1-2 dickaroo. Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, all we want to do is get our fucking little prick sucked, and
No.
it's true, man. At the, you know, if you're talking about animalistic shit, you're just trying to get some fucking head, or really trying to blow your lodissimo into some pussy
Your mother's mouth.
into your mother's mouth and ass. No, I don't believe that. We all want to fuck our dads. That's what Freud was about. Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck is this? I'm getting like weird phone calls.
Oh no, dude, they're on to us.
I mean, kind of.
Fuck.
Oh, George Foreman is still on TV.
InventHelp.com.
Doesn't he have?
Nick.
He has 10 kids, all named George.
Yep.
He
Right?
does.
That rocks. And he's Muslim.
I don't think he's
He is.
Muslim.
He's not Muslim.
You're thinking of
Georgia
Muhammad
Khan.
Ali.
Yeah.
I thought Foreman was Muslim.
I think
Oh
you're
right, I forgot those. I forgot those fucking commercials. He used to come on TV for like, hey, you didn't happen to
Midas.
fucking invent something, did
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Are you
Hey,
an
do you have a
inv-
great idea?
Are you a fucking inventor?
Send it to this,
Tardive
yeah.
dyskinesia. That's my favorite.
Do you remember that? Are you an artist
Why does it
commercial, which
name
is
that?
like
You may have tardive dyskinesia.
Do you
I don't
remember
know
that
what
shit
that
that
is.
come on during the day that's like, are you an artist? Please draw this pirate, this turtle,
Oh, yeah.
and something else, and then
It's the
send it into it.
Art Institute of Washington.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Just
But it was
definitely
a pirate
scam.
and a turtle.
Yep.
I remember specifically.
100% a scam for like not creative or talented
Yeah.
people to pay them
Right.
hundreds.
Are you trying to go to college? Draw a picture of Vegeta hanging out at the corner store.
The best shit, the best shit in the world was being homesick from school, and your parents both being at work, being alone, and just watching that lineup of Jerry Springer in the morning, and then like all of those daytime shows that would come on,
like Jenny Craig, like
Jenny Jones, Jerry Springer. Then like watching MTV music videos, and then all those fucking diabetes commercials,
Damn,
and they're like,
somebody
"Are you
had
an artist?"
cable.
We had cable until
Fucking
my
rich
dad
bitch.
my dad decided that we needed to read more, but in reality I think he fucked up the bill. we were having money problems.
My dad would not let us get cable, and then and then once Greek TV was available, he was so wildly expensive. He had to get a satellite dish. We had no money, and he just got 3 Greek channels, but we were not allowed to have the rest of them.
We got rid of cable for a summer, and then all of us were like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks so much. I miss it. I miss all the choices and
television.
channels so
I don't know,
much.
man. I liked network television. Fucking Viper was awesome. Renegade was awesome.
No, man. I used to watch
I remember like I would get excited for new
PTI with
shows.
Tony Kornheiser.
That's good.
I would get so excited for new shows on UPN. Like, do you remember Manhunt?
I don't.
It was like I think WWE produced it, but it was like UPN took a stab at reality television.
Oh.
Reality television was first coming out, and Manhunt was like John Cena with a paintball gun hunting people on an island,
Really?
and you had to just not get shot by John Cena.
That rules.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one at all.
yeah, that was a good one. Sentinel.
Remember that
I
show?
mean, I've talked about all these.
Remember that
things
show
before.
with Pamela Anderson?
Now we're not being funny and
Repeating
we're not even
ourselves.
doing old bits. We're doing
Old
You
reminiscing.
remember when?
Don't fucking reminisce with me.
Yeah, I love being old now.
About
It's
to turn
crazy how
30.
just like,
I take 3 shits a day now.
dude, something happened when it was like the second I turned 30, it was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna die.
I'm dying.
yeah,
So
I'm dying.
that's good then, right? That's
yeah,
like
it's like
comforting.
it like kind of like just took everything away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be afraid of it anymore
Uh huh.
because it's just you're closer and closer to that reality.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna live.
62, baby.
I'm gonna make it to 62. And y'all haters can suck these.
Honestly,
nuts.
though, like,
You're probably gonna die in the next 11 years.
No, I'm not, dude. You are such a hater.
I'm not a hater.
This is
You
the
know what
most
we should
fundamental
do?
kind of
you know
hating.
what we should do? We should
Is saying I'm
we
going to
should
die.
gaslight Stav, right?
Uh huh.
In like,
All right. Yeah. You know
no,
what?
here's
Keep
the
doing
here's
what
the
you're
idea,
doing, dude.
No.
Let's bet.
Stop. This is what we're gonna do.
I'll make you my sole benefactor. If
We're
I
gonna
die within
gaslight
11
you. We're
years.
gonna hire.
If I
like-
make it to 11 and a day, you owe me the $10,000.
We're gonna hire real Hollywood casting directors, right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna fly you out. We're gonna rent like a office space in Burbank.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go in for the audition, and then we're gonna tell you that you're gonna be the next Batman.
We send you to a
But
doctor's
you need
office.
to lose the weight for it, and we'll just gaslight you into thinking you're gonna be an action star.
No, I don't want to be
but
Batman.
you have to. You don't want. You're gonna turn it down.
I'm going to turn down Batman.
You fucking snob. Why would you
send you
turn
to-
it
we send
down?
you to
I
a-
don't even like Batman. I
We
would
send
say
you
all
to
right.
that doctor in Houston from My 600-Pound Life that puts the fat people on a special diet, right?
Uh-huh.
We film the whole thing, and then you're not losing any weight, but you're eating it, and you're like, this food sucks, and I'm like trying to just only eat the food they give me.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, they're like, we have a surprise, everyone. All the food was delivered by Domino's. And it's like Domino's Pizza, and it's just a commercial for Domino's.
Yeah. They were like,
Official
oh, I thought I
sponsor
was
of
at
My
a fancy
600
pizza
Pound Life.
restaurant.
My just cholesterol,
Yeah.
just high
What is
blood
this show with
pressure.
Rawls on it?
I don't know.
Chinese Cop? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Why is your
it
antenna bugging out right now?
It never works. That's how they forced. This is a fucking shitty thing they did. The FCC took away broadcast television, forced everybody who was still watching it to get these digital antennas that just suck dick. And
They
never-
don't. The one I have works perfect, man.
This one was the best one there was.
I can get NFL games in HD for free. It's
Really?
pretty sick. Yeah, you just get a digital antenna.
I didn't know that.
I have one, but it sucks. I don't know why.
You just need to reposition wherever it is. It's just like bunny ears. You just need to move it.
Yeah, but bunny ears, it just comes in fuzzy. This shit like buffers and stalls.
Yeah, it gets
What is this guy
pixelated.
doing?
I don't
Is that
know.
Dennis Leary?
Yeah, it's Dennis Leary.
No, it's a Chinese bitch and some Dennis Leary lookalike.
I love these medium channels like 6.3 and stuff.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Why don't the channels have normal fucking numbers anymore?
Yeah, and they're all
Go
like
off. Go off.
No, they fucking ruined network
they all have
television.
names like Bounce TV and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's
all
always
weird.
like 90s network dramas.
I actually
It's
kind of
all
like
weird
that. I gotta be
startups.
honest. kinda
I
like
fuck with it too.
Yeah.
Nah, I like Fox 5. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one.
You mean 45?
Do you guys used to watch Xena Warrior Princess
Of course, and we've talked
and
about
Hercules on
course.
Saturday
it.
afternoon?
Yes. Sorbo. My man Kevin Sorbo was my idol.
There's a lesbian plot line with
Yeah.
Xena and
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Was so goddamn hot, dude.
She was
I already
hot,
fucked
dude.
her. Xena was hotter, but I already fucked her.
Xena wasn't hotter, dude.
Yes, she was.
Lucy Lawless? Gabrielle was hotter.
Nah, dude. Lucy Lawless could get the fucking Salich.
Were you on the phone? Dude?
No, I'm checking my voicemail from this weird call I got.
What is it?
I get.
It's
I li-
Singer. Brian Singer.
Oh, shit. I can't hear.
Dude, I literally get.
Play it.
Dude, martial law.
Shh. Play it. Play your voicemail.
尚未领取，请携带相关证件。
I've been getting these calls
否
too.
则
Chinese
将在今日
robocalls.
到期。查询文件内容，请按一，由本管人员为您咨询。
Dude, you left your number at the fucking Jack Salon.
I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of these. I get
What
like.
do you think? If anyone is Chinese, please tell us what that said. Let's find out. Why do
That
you
might
think
be
you get
just
'em?
President Xi's office. It's like, Nick, we heard
Yeah.
you're a big fan.
We want you to.
We want you to come over here and entertain
this one's great because it,
the general council.
Hit it.
Bank of America 美国银行通知，您的账户存在异常问
You say
题。
Bank of
It's
America?
Bank of America, but my phone's the voicemail transcription is Bank of America. They go on a hunt. Vegeta, chance you're going to be blank.
Hell yes. Hell
Yeah.
yes.
I like that the software on my phone thinks someone's calling me about Vegeta.
You got a loan from Vegeta.
Yeah.
Bank of. Damn. This fucking Chinese guy or fat Japanese guy sliding
Yeah.
down a pole.
Oh,
I
you know
remember
what's
this
tight?
show.
They're playing fucking Police Story at. No, this isn't that
This
show.
is martial law.
Yeah, it is.
It was a karate / cop show.
Yeah.
The best kind.
What was that show with
Whoa, Arsenio Hall
Yeah,
was in
Arsenio
this?
was in it, and Chow Yun Fat.
yeah.
That's a pretty
Oh yeah,
good-
this was the one with Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah, martial law.
This is
Yeah.
a fun
It was
combo.
a good show.
I was thinking of Nash Bridges for a second. Who was
Yeah.
on that?
What's
that
his
was
name? Don Johnson.
Sammy
Don Johnson.
well, Don Johnson was on it, but wasn't Sammy Ho on it or Sammy?
Yeah, Sammy Ho.
You remember him?
I don't
That's
remember.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, CBS like cop
That
shows
was
in
so
the 80s.
weird. That's such a
or in the
weird-
90s rocked.
Or Sammy Hung? What was his name?
No, it was
Don-
something Ho.
Wasn't Don
Was it
Johnson just?
Sammo Hung?
Sam.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to think he was too famous for that? I guess I am.
This guy.
Yeah, it was network TV though. Let me
Yeah.
see him. Why does he have the retard haircut?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that guy fucking rocks.
Yeah. What was he on? No, he was on Martial Law. That's Sammo Hung.
Sammo Hung was
yeah,
on martial
Sammo
law.
Hung was on Martial Law.
Sammo Hung.
Yeah.
So what was
Chow Yun Fat was not on.
Oh yeah,
Martial
no,
Law.
Sam
yeah,
No
yeah.
Hung.
Yeah.
It wasn't Chow Yun Fat.
It was not Chow Yun
He's
Fat.
he's like an action star.
It was Sammo Hung. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Martial Law. Was there a Chinese guy on Nash Bridges? I
I
remember my
think there
grandpa loved Nash Bridges.
That was such a confusing era of TV, man. What the fuck? Wasn't Don like? Did Don
No,
Johnson
you know
just have
it
a
was
bad
Cheech
career?
Marin. That's who was on
That's who you.
That's where I was confusing
That's
Sammo Hung
confused
with.
for a fucking martial artist.
Yeah,
Dude, we gotta watch more channel 9.4.
Yeah, this is good shit.
The Heroes Network.
Oh shit, they
yeah. Kerry Hiroki Tagawa. That was the Asian.
That's a cool name.
That was the Asian on Nash Bridges. This guy.
Sammo.
I think he plays.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for Sammo Hung. He got paid.
Fuck, dude. I want to be on a network.
You guys
martial
remember
arts
martial law?
show. What about some things you guys could maybe remember? Street Sharks.
Yeah, this guy plays Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat.
That's right.
Your dick is mine.
That is so correct, brother.
There's a tournament in a forbidden dimension. The winner gets their dick taken by Shang Tsung.
Wait, that's what the winner gets?
Yeah, that's Raiden.
The winner gets their dick
Liu
taken?
Kang, you and Sonya Blade must compete to get their dick sucked by Shang Tsung.
The Sonya doesn't even have a
It's so
dick.
funny, yeah, for a movie with so many people whose names are all just S's and T's. It's just an actor with a just horrific lisp.
Dude, I read a fucking article
That
about
fucking, and I know, again, I've said this before on the show, but that fucking scene where someone goes, Raiden, and then he looks up with his extremely white face.
Yeah, it's awesome. Replaced him with another white guy.
And now I'm a different white guy.
I read about the making of Street Fighter,
Yeah.
and it's
The
just fucking-
first one or the second one?
the first one.
It's so funny that that's Raul
Oh, no.
Julia's last
Oh,
movie.
Yeah.
sorry, Street Fighter. I thought you were talking about.
It
Raul
really-
Julia made the movie.
Yeah, Raul
Dying
Julia
of
was in it.
cancer.
Dying
Yeah,
of
yeah.
cancer for his kids. He thought his kids would like it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And what's his face? JCVD.
I wish I was
just-
capable of doing
He had a
something nice like
$10,000 a week coke habit while filming that.
that. Yeah.
$10,000 a week?
Yes.
How much coke is that?
Enough
A
to
lot
do
of
the
coke.
splits, baby.
Yeah.
That should
And-
be a goal of yours.
And
Nick.
he was
What,
cucking
the
his
That's
wife.
that's a good way to
Listen to
occupy
this.
your time for a couple weeks.
He
Try to
was
do the
fucking
splits.
Try to do the
Kylie
splits.
Minogue.
I can't.
JCVD style.
My
You can work your way up to
my
it.
hamstrings and my I guess whatever the other thing in the inside of my leg. It's just so fucking tight. I can't
Dude,
do it. I've tried.
How
numerous
funny
times in my
would
life.
it be to just be talking to someone, like two people standing, just having a conversation, and then all of a sudden you drop down into a side split and
Yeah.
punch them in the balls? That is the funniest move
That
of
is
all
a good
time.
move. Yeah.
That is Jean-Claude Van Damme's classic
Great
move.
move.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying was he also was fucking Kylie
it,
Minogue.
It doesn't make sense
He
to me how
was.
people's bodies
Well
can
married.
move like that.
What
My
do you mean?
ex-girlfriend could do it. She could just
The
like
side
drop,
splits.
She could just drop in both. She could just split, dude, like just drop into the fucking splits.
What do you mean? You're
out of
just
nowhere.
flexible.
There's a
What the fuck?
fat little
I know,
gay
but it just
boy.
doesn't look right.
Yeah, it does. It looks
There's a fat
beautiful.
little gay boy who lives a block over me from my
I feel
apartment.
like if somebody could spin their head around.
who
the
I
whole
saw
way.
doing the side splits.
No.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
saw a
Did it
child
make
one
you hard?
time rollerblading.
Yeah,
he
it
didn't
was
know
hot.
he didn't know I was there, and
Uh-huh.
he was rollerblading, and he didn't see me, and he was rollerblading, and he was like, I don't know, like 10, and he was like spinning around on the rollerblades, and he's like, they're trying to catch me riding dirty. And it was like the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Respect to that little fucking.
Yeah. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Nothing worse than having a wholesome, nice time by yourself, doing
yeah.
something embarrassing
Oh,
as
yeah,
fuck,
dude.
and then
I saw a kid talking to a squirrel once.
Oh, nice.
I was walking home and he was like, maybe he didn't realize I was behind him. He's like, well, hey there, Mr. Squirrel. And I
Oh.
was like, oof,
Tough.
fucking.
I took on my
Wreck.
plane back from Phoenix. Shouts
You can't
out-
even say it. And I have like a bully's heart. And even
Uh-huh.
in those situations, I can't I'm sorry, man. I can't say anything.
I saw.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, no.
There was this kid in middle
is
school.
bad enough.
Who,
This
This is tough. Yeah.
the gym
That I
teacher-
witnessed this is bad enough. Let alone commenting on it.
I overheard this kid running laps in gym,
Yeah.
singing to himself. It was like maybe 6th or 7th grade, singing to himself. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that beep.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He beeped himself.
Beeping yourself was a move though.
Beeping.
Going beep.
Oh, beep was hilarious. Me and my cousin used to call each other on the phone.
Yeah.
Back in the 10-10, 220 days.
Right.
And be like, well, you're a fit boop. And like, just,
That's a
yeah.
great
press the
bit.
button. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just hours. Of
Oh yeah, I
like,
forget. Yeah,
well, why don't
the
you
dial
boop my
tone.
boop? Yeah, you would
Yes.
just press the numbers.
Classic.
Yeah,
bit.
and we would just crack each other up, just burping into the phone and just like
Yeah.
saying the
being like, "You're so
crack-
cute."
Yeah.
Like I can't wait to hang out again.
yeah.
You're so strong.
Come on, man. He's my cousin.
Yeah, I know.
I was 6. He's a
Yeah,
grown
why don't we
man. I
have
was
your
bad.
cousin on the pod sometime?
What?
We could have him on the show.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe it'd be a funny guest.
Get an unfiltered look at childhood Nick.
Yeah, we can get all the intel.
Yeah, he was just crying all the
Yeah,
time.
let's have
and
your-
kept trying to suck our dicks.
Let's have your sister on the podcast, Adam.
I mean, she would be pretty embarrassing.
Okay, let's bring
I'm
her
sure.
on.
We could bring my brothers on. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, your brothers are fun.
Your brothers, yeah, they'd
Um,
probably be the most fun. Out
they
of
would
The
be
it.
show's
good guests.
bad enough as it is.
I
you
mean,
know?
just today. I think the last
We don't
six
need-
have been good.
Relax.
This
No,
one
listen,
hasn't even.
I'm
been that
relaxed, baby.
We had Nick sucking feet in McDonald's.
That
we
was
talked
funny.
about the
Smelling
Bilderberg
girls'
group.
feet
yeah.
in the pulpit.
Well, trying to put their feet in my mouth.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
smelling
yeah.
their feet, dude.
Yeah, come on, man. What the
Oh,
fuck?
sorry,
Fucking
my
fucking
bad, my
weirdo.
bad, my bad.
My friend's got a boyfriend and I sucked his dick. I'm gay every day.
Yep, that's the song.
Talk about the other friend now. My other friend's also gay and he is gay.
and I also sucked his
Also
dick.
sucked his fucking dick.
I was speaking of embarrassing shit on my flight back from Tucson. Actually, shouts out by the way to the whole crew putting those shows together. And thanks to everybody who came out and saw it.
How were they? Were good.
Great shows. Shouts out to Chris Thayer setting up the Tucson one. My boy Anwar.
Tucson's a cool little town.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it, but I took it was a red eye, so I took
College town.
I took a wild edible. Shouts out to the Cumboy and the Stuyvesant Golden Angel that hit me up with a full ass edible. My man said, "Hey, listen, I smoke weed every day. Take a quarter of this," and you know I ate the whole thing. And I was having a panic attack when the flight was taking off. I was like, I had the thought like, get off the plane. You're gonna die. Get off the plane. And the way I calmed myself down was by imagining I was on a spaceship.
That's badass.
And I was just like, pew, pew, pew. I was like, zoom, making those noises in my head.
Yeah.
I straight up was like a baby.
I've never been panicked on a plane. I've never even had I've tried to freak myself out and I can't do it.
Oh, dude, I panicked. It's been with edibles.
Have you ever had like really bad turbulence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit. One time I was like,
Turbulence?
I thought I was gonna
Have you
die.
ever had really bad turbulence?
I welcome it.
You like it? You feel
Yeah.
at peace.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you remember that movie? What's it called?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Almost Famous, where they have the bad turbulence. and
Whoa,
the guy's like,
whoa,
I'm gay.
spoiler.
I'm gay.
Spoiler, I haven't seen it.
What a fun joke.
Spoiler alert, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, don't tell me about it. I want to see it.
It's all right.
Isn't Mark Maron in it?
Yeah, he says lock the gate.
Yeah, that's where
That's where lock the gates comes from. Yeah. Why wasn't he a bigger star?
Mark Maron. Lock the gates.
What's the Mark Maron song?
Dun, ban, ticka, ticka, dun, dun. Ban, dun, ticka, ticka, dun, dun.
gay.
I'm losing my mind over here.
I'm gay over here. Who are your guys to have gay sex with?
So, President Barack Obama, who are your guys?
What is that? I've only ever listened to one episode.
When
of
I had a
What the
desk
Fuck,
job,
and it's
I would
because
listen
a
to.
girl made me listen to it. In the
Which
car.
one?
What do you mean?
Which
What
one did you listen
episode?
to?
I have no.
Some of
I
them are
can't
pretty
remember.
good. The
I can't
Robin
remember.
Williams one,
We're
I
on,
remember
we're,
being really
we're
good.
on a road trip, and she puts on fucking like Fresh Air, and then
Yep,
or
that
like
sounds good.
Radio Lab, and What the Fuck, and all this
Yeah.
shit.
That was me in college, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love
When
all
I was
that
like
shit.
22,
I still
23.
fuck with my girl Terry. I'm a huge gross head.
Oh, I love
That's
her.
my bitch,
I'd
dude.
love to get gross all up in
That's
her.
one of my fucking life goals, to be interviewed by Terry Gross.
Yeah.
She's a great interviewer.
Great interviewer.
Hell of an
I
interviewer.
kind of I want to start like a fucking interview podcast because I love her so much.
Like, I would do it because I love Mark Maron so much.
Yeah, yeah. You're the Mark Maron. I'm the Terry Gross. I'm the cute little lady who has a short haircut and cool glasses.
Is that who you are?
Yeah,
I guess I want to be interviewed by Larry King. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
He's got like an online TV show.
My man
still.
can't stop working.
He
I wanna
can't
be
stop
on- I want to
working.
be on the McLaughlin group.
Bring
And
it
I know
back.
We've talked about that. But they did bring it back.
They did.
Yeah. You know, I think it might be online only, and some girl hosts it.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, bring him back. Do a seance.
He died somewhat recently, too.
I think so.
Damn, look at Samo here.
Samo's getting it in.
Yeah.
Martial law.
Samo Hardy. Samo Hung.
Yeah, Samo Hung.
But he was a Hong Kong like martial arts.
Yeah, well, all of them were.
Guy.
Well, because I remember I would confuse. You know, it's funny. I would confuse Chow Yun Fat and Sammo Hung when I was
Yeah.
a kid because Sammo Hung was fat.
Right.
Mm.
And Chow Yun Fat was not fat.
Chow Yun Fat was not fat.
And Chow Young.
Dude, we should
was
go
Hung.
through the.
Chow Yun
We should
Fat
go
was
back
Hung.
through those old John Woo movies, dude.
Like
What do you
which
mean we
one?
should
Like
go
Hard
through them?
Target.
What do you mean we?
What's
should go
Hard
back
Boiled?
through them?
Is that him?
Yeah.
Hard Boiled.
Well,
ruled
I
my
almost
cock.
I almost said it 10 minutes ago, but fucking the Draft House is doing Police Story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, new like restoration of Police Story.
Interesting. When?
Yeah. I don't know, but you're not invited because you're not a fan
Of what?
of Police Story.
I haven't heard of it, but maybe I'm a fan. I could be a fan.
That's what I like about you, Saf.
What?
You haven't heard of anything.
I really
You're
haven't.
just open-minded.
I am. I'm
It's so
willing.
funny. You're so open-minded and you've done nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Whereas people who have consumed everything are more discerning. and
It's
they
a
don't wanna
bit.
try
It's a
new
better
things.
way to be.
Absolutely.
I think I
Listen,
envy
I'm
that
open to
stuff.
anything. I'll do whatever, and if it's good, I'll say it rocks my penis, and if it's bad, I'll say it sucks my
My
penis.
legs have gone numb.
Mm.
You need a massage, bro.
No, don't touch them. They're pins and needles.
Have you seen?
Oh,
have you
fuck.
seen the
Restless
Killer?
leg syndrome?
Maybe I don't know.
Have you seen the Killer?
No, what's that?
The John
about?
Woo movie?
No, but I'll watch it.
John Woo was known for the doves.
How about John
during fight
Poo
scenes?
and
He'd
Okay,
have,
Reserve.
Adam.
John Poo.
Shut
continue.
up. He's on to something, man.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
John Poo, go
Yeah,
ahead.
John Poo. Turd boiled. He's like a detective that boils turds and eats them. It's like
Does he boil them in diarrhea or just
He
water?
boils them in diarrhea.
Whoa, so double the
He's
shit.
like, what are you doing? I'm making dinner. It's turd boiled,
Yeah.
Okay.
and the killer is something else.
I
And
will
that's
say
John Poo.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I loved Hard Boiled, but I was stoned out of my gourd and don't remember a single thing that happened. But I remember it being like fucking awesome.
About shark boiled.
Okay.
And it's a detective that
Underpants,
boils turds and
underpants
diarrhea.
that were
And it's
that
the
were
same
shit in?
movie. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
released in Canada.
I like that a lot. What are some
Oh,
other?
wait, look, they got Nash Bridges coming on
Hell
after
yes,
martial law.
dude. Now we're talking.
Maybe that's why I confused them because it's the same
That's a
programming
1-2.
schedule that they had
back in the day.
1996
On
or whatever it was.
CBS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pre Moonves.
yeah.
Nah.
Because I remember with the belt allowed me to. What is this? All of
It's a
the
commercial.
infomercials on network
Are
television.
scams for old people.
Yeah, they're like, "Are you about to die?"
Dude, look though, it stretches
Makes
out
you
your back.
taller.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. What's the number? Can write this down so we can make fun of it. We'll get one to joke
Doctor
about.
Ho recommends.
Get me this make you taller belt.
Look at this old
My
man.
man
He just
just
walks
got
around
it
like that.
strapped.
He's
They
he's pretty sexy for
He's
an
gonna
old man.
He's gonna. He probably could get a
Yeah.
lot of old pussy.
Beautiful eyes.
Damn,
Oh,
they're going
yeah,
duck
that's
pin
a-
bowling.
Duck pin bowling.
They're
Yeah.
changing their gutters.
That's
and shit.
that's some like mid-Atlantic shit. Dude.
Oh yeah,
You're not gonna find duck pins anywhere outside of the
the beautiful mid Atlantic.
Delmarva.
Mm-hmm. There was one in Dundalk actually.
The duck pin bowling
lane.
place.
We should go bowling. There's one in Queens.
I only remember going duck pin bowling a couple of times as a kid, and then I never saw it again.
I never went, but I've heard of it. But I know what it is. It's small balls.
I'm young again. Just like when I was in high school and I wore a belt everywhere. that
Wait,
made
this
me
is covered by
taller.
Medicare and Medicaid. Maybe this is real. Dr. Ho's back belt.
Just because something's covered by Medicaid doesn't mean it's real.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I have
Dude,
no idea.
Everyone
Don't ask
knows Doctor
Me. Don't
Ho.
ask me fucking follow-up questions.
It seems like there'd have to be some rigor. You know what I mean? Before it's approved.
Yeah.
I would fuck this lady.
Yeah, I fucked her. That's why she has to wear the belt.
Oh yeah. What was that joke, Adam? It was like, you got your girlfriend has to get.
Yeah, I have to take my girlfriend to physical therapy because her ex-boyfriend was such a dick. He blew her back out.
Fuck. Anyways, I gotta go drop her kid off at daycare before I take her
Take
to.
her to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Before I take her to the.
She was in an abusive relationship. She got her back blown out by her ex-boyfriend.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and spring for the vaginal reconstructive surgery. They said it looked like she gave birth to 8 babies at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't know Rawls was on this show.
Yeah, shouts out to Rolls.
He's also gay on this show.
I want to go back
No.
and watch Homicide: Life on the Street. Again.
Yeah, that'd be a good exercise. That would eat like a couple weeks of your life.
That was a great show, dude.
Never
Yeah, it
seen an
was.
ep.
You've never seen an episode of it?
Mm-mm.
You should watch the one with Robin Williams.
I will.
It's really fucking
Oh
good.
shit!
I definitely.
These
what's-
tourists come to. These
What?
tourists come to.
Inner Harbor.
Yeah, and then they fucking like a couple of teens, try and run their pockets. Adam, can you step in the other room?
Adam, if you're gonna take a call during this podcast, please step in the other room.
Yeah, thanks.
Damn, just us, man. Finally.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
quick.
kiss.
Okay.
Okay.
Adam's boyfriend is about
Just
to
you
come.
can go
up.
ahead and leave, dude.
Yeah, if you want to leave, it's
You
fine.
can leave. It's fine.
Adam's boyfriend.
Shit, did
came to pick
Sammo
him
Hung
up.
have a cleft lip?
I don't know
I respect cleft lip guys.
why.
I don't know. It's a good look.
There was a friend of mine in college had a cleft lip,
Yeah.
so that's a fun little fact.
Anyways, what
So-
were we talking about here? Is
I don't know.
the,
I mean, we did 90
the
minutes.
episode of So Robin Williams
Right.
plays a husband that comes with his family.
Whoa, Adam.
Come on,
Sorry,
man.
sorry.
Come on, watch
I'm
out,
fucking
bro.
everything up, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, get it now before.
Hurry up
falls
before it
forward.
falls, man. God damn, bro. Come on. Come on.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that
Come
for you.
on.
You're fucking leaving the show to go make personal phone calls.
Kiss your friend.
Talking in the
My friend came to pick me up to take me on an errand
Who?
to drive me. Very very nice of him.
Oh,
to
that is
drive me.
nice.
Yeah.
This is like that time you asked Racine to go to Costco with you, and then you used up all the trunk space.
Yeah, and then
You use up all
Racine
the trunk
went.
space and then
And
didn't
then
pay.
Racine went on the Come Town Facebook page to complain about it to the fans.
good for him.
Yeah,
you
good
deserve
for
to be
him.
dragged for that one, pal.
I asked him if he wanted to go to Costco because I needed to buy suitcases. I was explicit about the reason for me going.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very fun trip to Costco too.
Yeah. I bet
And
it
then
was for you.
Racine had to betray me in public.
I bet it was. It's really fun to go to Costco, go out of your way, not be able to buy anything because you drove someone.
That's not true. He bought a lot of stuff.
You drove someone to go to Costco.
He bought a lot of stuff, and
Was
I
there
said,
space in his trunk?
I have a Costco card. If you need to get anything at Costco, I remember he got a ton of buffalo mozzarella.
Okay.
He got a lot of Italian style products.
It's good for him. Well, folks, this is one of those where it's not good, but it's long.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember the episode of Homicide: Life on the Street that I want to mention.
Oh yeah, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, the tourists, they go the Inner Harbor, and then some teens
Run their
try to
pockets.
rob him, and the wife gets in between the family and the teens while he cucks out and doesn't do anything.
Whoa.
And they fucking blast the wife in the face.
Oh,
Murder
what
her.
the fuck?
Yeah, and then so
I would love to watch.
he's
that.
on. They were on vacation. Then he has to just go down to the police department and explain it. And then he walks in on the homicide detectives making fun of him for crying. And then he's like, "What the
Holy
fuck is this?"
shit.
And they're like, "Oh, my bad."
You're like, my bad, dude. We were just talking about how fucking much
Yeah,
of a bitch
and then
you are.
the watch commander or whatever has to be like, "Look, these guys deal with 383 homicides a year. It's like they're not trying to be mean, but this is like a
Yeah.
drop in the bucket for them.
Right.
They're surrounded by death."
And also, you were kind of a bitch about it.
Yeah,
Let your wife die.
it's a great performance by Robin
He's
Williams.
a great actor.
He's
Because he
amazing
has to be
actor.
strong for his kids or whatever, and then he goes into they're staying in a hotel and he just gets into bed and he's just weeping. It's
yeah, he's
It's
good.
such a fucking great episode. And to imagine that it was on network television in 1993.
right.
It's good shit. That and the Araber episode.
David Simon was writing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he created that too.
he created it. Yeah.
It's so funny how good that and The Wire are, and how bad his tweets are.
Was Treme good? I never watched it.
No,
Treme was not
Treme seems like shit. I watched an ep. It was boring as fuck.
I like the porn show. I watched that one.
Yeah.
The Deuce.
The Deuce.
Yeah.
It's
It's not
named
bad.
after the amount of inches of penis you have.
22.
2.
The deuce.
No, deuce.
I'd
Just
rather
2.
have a
Is that what
2-inch
deuce
dick
means?
than
It
a
means
22-inch dick.
Yeah, of course.
Deuce means 2.
You would rather have a 2-inch dick than a 22-inch dick?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with a 22-inch dick?
What are you gonna do with
Look,
a 2-inch
look
dick?
cool. It'll look cool at least.
2-inch dick, you could at
It's
least.
useless, but it looks cool. A 2-inch dick is useless and it looks horrible. The fuck?
You can get over having a 2-inch dick. 22-inch dick is a medical issue.
It's funny.
You're dragging
It's
it
funny.
on things.
Is it a hard 22 or a soft 22?
soft 22?
Ooh. Honestly, I would still go soft 22.
You gotta fucking coil it when you put it in your pants.
No, you don't. You just wear
Just wear
what? Oh, fuck.
Sinbad pants.
Yeah. What are they called?
Drop crotch.
Zoo. I know what you're
Zubaz.
saying.
Zubaz.
No,
yeah.
no.
You should get Zubaz for the gym, Nick, and a fanny
Zubats
pack.
is a center for is a backup center for
That's
the Lakers.
Zubak with a C.
Zubats.
Zubaz with a Z at the end.
Yeah, they're like the Jams pants.
Yeah.
Jams World.
They're like zebra
You could
style.
truly see your cock in those.
This is what they call it, Jams World, right? Jams World.
They're not called Zubas.
Jams World.
Yeah, Zubaz.
No, motherfucker.
It's called Jams World.
Let's go, man. Jams World? No, they had a different name, bro.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, where's my fucking phone?
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking the wrong thing.
I know for a fact they're Zubaz.
They're
my
not
friend has,
Zubaz.
My friend has Buffalo Bill Zubaz.
Or you're just pronouncing it stupid like you always fucking
no,
do.
I'm not doing that.
The worse our memories get, the
Z-U-B-A-Z.
longer the podcast gets.
It is Zubaz.
Yeah.
It was like, what was that
You know what? They're
guy's
called
name?
Zubas, bitch.
It's
not
Zubaz.
Zubaz.
French-
It's Zubaz.
French-
It's Zubas.
French Stenard.
French Stewart.
French. No, it wasn't French Stewart. It was
French Picard.
French Picard, I think. He was on that show 30 Rock.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
30
the guy
Rocks
with
from
the-
the Sun.
His mouth was, you make his mouth real small.
Mhm.
How did that guy become a fucking actor?
French Stewart.
Yeah.
I think 'cause he had little eyes and shit.
Yeah, but what, he was just making fun of Chinese people?
Yeah. They needed to cast Anna and the King or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
that
why
shit
didn't they put
is.
a real Chinese person?
And they didn't. And
Anna and the King. You mean
the King and I.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also
the King
called
and I.
Anna and the King.
Yeah,
Is
fuck
it?
You,
Yeah,
Adam.
there's also an Anna and the King.
what is that?
bitch.
That's a movie.
Bitch.
That's the movie version.
I don't fucking know, bitch.
No, the Anna and the King is the book.
See that motherfucker?
It's a 1999
fucker.
period drama film directed by Annie Tennant.
Yeah, it was a film.
Suck this dick, Adam, trying to
Based on
jump
the
on me.
1944 novel Anna and the King of Siam.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, which has Chow Yun-fat in it.
That's right.
The King and I is the one with
Eh.
Yul Brenner from the 1950s.
Yep.
That's a
Where
good-
he's in Yellowface. Dude, I just saw a movie where Charlie Heston is in Brownface playing a Mexican.
What's it called?
It's called shit. It's a fucking Orson Welles movie. Like a noir movie.
Citizen Kane.
No.
The
Why
Birds.
is it escaping me right now?
North by
Oh,
Northwest.
Touch of Evil. Touch of Evil. So he plays this guy, Senor Alvarez. And when he speaks Spanish, it's just he doesn't even try to do a Spanish accent.
That rules.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I'm gonna check
But
that out.
they literally put him in brownface. And the movie's also really good.